Hi everyone, it's time for Chapter 6 of Anne of Green Gables, Good News for Anne. Marilla didn't tell Anne that she could stay at Green Gables until the next afternoon. All through her morning chores, Anne wondered what would become of her. Finally, she could stand it no longer. "Oh, please, Miss Cuthbert," she pleaded, "won't you tell me if you are going to send me away or not? I've tried to be patient all morning, but I cannot bear it any longer." "Well," said Marilla, "I suppose I might as well tell you. Matthew and I have decided to keep you. That is, if you can try to be a good girl." "Why, child? Whatever is the matter?" "I'm crying," said Anne, as surprised as anyone else. "I can't think why. I'm as glad as I can be." "I suppose it's because you're all excited and worked up," suggested Marilla. "Sit down and try to calm yourself." "What am I to call you?" asked Anne. "Will I always call you Miss Cuthbert? Can I call you Aunt Marilla?" "No, you'll just call me plain Marilla. That's what everyone in Avonlea calls me." "I've never had an aunt or any relative at all," said Anne dreamily. "It would make me feel like I belonged. Can't I call you Aunt Marilla?" "No," said Marilla sharply. "I am not your aunt, and I don't believe in calling people names that don't belong to them." "But we could imagine you were my aunt." "I couldn't," said Marilla grimly. "Don't you ever imagine things as being different from what they really are?" asked Anne hopefully. "No." "Oh, Marilla," said Anne, "how much you miss!" That evening after supper, after Anne had picked a bunch of apple blossoms and put them in a vase in her own little room up in the east gable, Marilla went upstairs to say goodnight to her. "Oh, Marilla," Anne said, "do you think that I'll ever have a friend here in Avonlea? A real bosom friend I can tell all my deepest secrets to? I've never had one, but I've dreamed of her my whole life." "Diana Barry lives just down the road," said Marilla. "She's about your age. Perhaps you can be playmates, but you'll have to be a very good girl at her house. Her mother is very strict." "Diana doesn't have red hair, does she?" asked Anne. "It's bad enough to have red hair myself. I couldn't bear it in a bosom friend." "Diana is very pretty. She has black hair and bright eyes, and she is smart and good, which is better than being pretty." Anne was barely listening to Marilla anymore. She was lost in thought, imagining her first true bosom friend.